Hey, DOT community, this is Alon coming at you with a last minute Grindfest. Because I was gone for pretty much most of the weekend. Back at my place. What's up? I seem to have... Huh. Oops. Oh well. Give that a shot again. I've been playing up until I started streaming, so maybe I just need to give the game a break and have a reset. But I have been grinding pretty much most of the day today. So I am going to be doing some double and triple stacking for the live stream. I pulled a 4-star not too long ago and 1 3-star. I was pretty happy about that 4-star though, because usually I don't ever pull any 4-stars and it's just a slew of 3-stars. People asking information about Band. Of course, I always have to get to those messages after the live stream, unless you're in here, you know. So let's see. When allergies stand in the way. So good to see you, Silent Bob. Good to see you too, Jim. I'm a little above 9K. That's where I was going to, so I'm good. Cool, Jim. What's up, Rob Lincoln? Alright. So yeah, I'm at 5K right now. Got a little ways to go. I pop 13,000 out real quick. In less than 7 hours. So let's start it off with a couple pulls. And... Ooh, 3-star. Oh, my beer foamed up like crazy. In celebration of the 3-star. Was not expecting that. For some reason, in this 15 pack, I had like 2 or 3 that were like... see, look at that 1-star. Boo. Oh, man. What's up, Lord Thanos? Yeah, I'm grinding for Artemis. What's up, Joseph? But usually when you get a pack, like a 12-pack or a 15-pack of beer, it's either every single one of them is going to froth up a little bit, or none of them do. It was weird. This is the first time it's ever been a mystery. What's up, Jamin? Nice. Alright. Let's see. Let's get back out to the grind. Physical resist, Panther Health, X skill. Nice. Yeah, I'd be happy with lightning resist, physical resist, or... What was the third one? Poison resist. It's a little redundant, obviously, but whatever. I'd be happy with any one of those 3. Fire and Ice just seem to be, I don't know, just a little bit easier to build, I guess. But those are the ones I would rather have, just to already have it before putting relics on. Yeah, anything but Earth. Well, yeah, I said that on Zay Gamer stream. It was the only one I was able to catch streaming today, like live. Everybody else had been just watching while I was driving. And I forgot to throw up the new picture. I My daughter got her face painted yesterday, and it's adorable. So I was gonna throw that up, but I didn't get to change it yet because I was grinding ever since I got home. I don't like the double or triple stack while while riding in a vehicle. I was in some serious 5 mile an hour traffic today. It took me like 4 hours to get back. It normally takes me 2. So when I was going 5 miles an hour, trust me, and actually stopping completely at some points, I was like, I'm raiding. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna raid because there's nothing else going on. Stuck on the highway, but I was only using like 1 stars just in case. But I had I had a pretty good cell signal, so I didn't want to jeopardize losing any souls on just because I'm just in a bad area. But I was on main highways, so coverage is usually pretty good. What's up, King Joshua? Let's see. I also want to start streaming now, too, because if I waited another hour or so, I'm probably not going to get her on stream. I don't want to... I really don't feel like streaming for like 3.5 hours. But... because I only can do 3 relics at a time. I can't quad stack on my my Loki. So... yeah. Silent Bob, yeah. But I wanted to stream a little bit earlier. I could have streamed at like midnight, you know what I mean, my time, which is in like 2 hours, but I didn't want to do that. I felt like I would have a lot more people still awake right now. So, I do like to stream when people are around or awake or available. Yeah, I'm getting going. We just gotta find some half-decent easy lands. Nice. And, I still got 1 on this one. We'll just do this one by itself. I like to have them even when I'm running dual relics or triples. Should we start with the 4-star? I'd like to see what the 4-star is putting out with a... probably pair it with... yeah, we can triple stack at the beginning. Just know that I got 2 3-stars. I've been having fun with... That's probably a little loud. Having fun with Hoplite Cord. What's up, Dougie Fresh? Good to see you. Did anyone else notice the lack of the 24K 4-star guaranteed pool? Yeah. It might have not worked out, you know? A lot of things that are tested. Like Mataris' Codex. Like, that was a one and done, we're not doing that anymore kind of situation. Or maybe coming out with a variation of it again and test it again next year. But there's definitely been a lot of things that have sometimes never even been totally released to the game. And those ideas are scrapped before they even become real. My first Artemis has Panthers resist against poison and Panthers health. Nice. Yeah. That's one of the trifecta right there. That I say are on the more preferred side for myself personally. Everyone, of course, has their own opinion. But that's what I would want. And those 3. Lightning, poison. No, these are all still not... might have to jump to another spot. Lightning, poison, and physical. Don't you love it? Oh yeah, and I gotta drop the, after this raid, I'll drop the 100 portal stones I was saving up as well. So what we're gonna do is, I only got 1 2-star left. I think I got a bunch of 1s now, so we'll do... that. With the 4-star. Boom. Nice, 300 souls per battle. Alright. And this is how we procrastinate. Oh, man. They had it from a mesh, didn't they? What from a mesh, Rob Lincoln? The 24K? Or something different? I just hit 20K and so glad the grind is over. Hopefully we stay in top 50. We are 25 right now. Dougie Fresh, I think you'll be fine at 25 with less than 8 hours to go. I think you're pretty solid, bro. The gap is nowhere near. Yeah, I still got a little bit more portal stones. Yeah, I take the gems over the XP relic. I mean, even though it's the new one with a little bit more XP, and 2 uses, which again, it's like bittersweet. It's bittersweet. 2 uses, nice, but you know, it's a little bit more XP. So we'll see how those. We'll see if they run. I think they should run 2-day XP relics events. If they want to make an event like that, they have to give players the opportunity to play for more than, especially during the week, with their player base. I like how Game Rescue mentioned that you only have like 4 or 5 hours. Some on regular weekday that most players are even able to play in comparison to weekends. And I agree with that most wholeheartedly. So, I think the next XP event should be 2 days. Like the 2-day event for Talland or Stormbringer, stuff like that. Plus, during XP events, you should be able to use any relic you want. Any relic for the XP events. What do you think about that? I think it's a good idea. Currently ranked 28 in the event. Yeah, I know. It was very nice. You can check out the leaderboard for. Oh man, I just bought gems, even though I know. I said I was gonna do that 100, didn't I? Just so used to doing it over and over again. Let's give a big shout out to everybody on the top of the NTG Hammer leaderboard. We got Squigs, Hector, Roxanne, Coach, Ariana, Doom, Godan. There he is. Disaster, which is Michael Marlowe. Tox, Punch, Amar, Medic, Knight, Resister, Scorpion, Blade, Old Geezer, Broham, Soldier stepping up his game, Rides. And that's where things start to drop off a little bit right there. And I'm trying to get right up there. MT Valor doing his thing. Caca. But yeah, I'm working my way up. Let's see. Getting 300 souls per battle for 8 battles. Not bad. Allows me to at least do a little bit more talking. Have you noticed that the monuments don't give pre-leveled rangers and berserkers? Interesting, Joseph. You've noticed a pattern with no rangers and no berserkers. They're always level 1. There's a long grinding poggers. See, did you see Zaygamer's skill pull rest to Titan? No, I did not see the end of his stream. I didn't see. What did he get? Like, earth and armor? That to me would be like hide your head in the sand situation. Are Tuesday events joining to be in every single week thing now? No, I don't think so, Lord Thanos, because we're gonna have TOW this next week, so I think that might be something that might be dropping on Tuesday for 2 days. I have no idea what's gonna be dropping tomorrow, but that's my take on it. Based on, again, I do a lot of predicting of certain things in the game. I'd say I'm a 60-40. 60-40, maybe 70-30 on some good months on predictions. I'm not 100%. I really am. I'm not. But to me, Tuesday, 2-day physical TOW. Event drops on Thursday. And I have no idea of what for tomorrow. Could be a grab bag of 1-day events. Fusion event would be, I don't know. Maybe people right now could use that. I'm pretty close. I don't want to say pretty close. I'm probably about like 40 or 45 Titans away from being full. But I could be wrong on that. It might be a little closer. Just because. There we go. What's up, John McGinnis? Good to see you. Ranger Smith in the house. What's up? Oh, Arch Stanton. Good to see you. Arch Stanton with his memes. They've been good. Get mad, Loki. Resistance to Titan in health? That's what he got, King Josh? Resistance to Titan. You know what? Scratch just Earth is the worst. I'd say Resistance to Titan and Resistance to Earth hold hands. And together are the worst. Still health, I mean, everybody's gonna... I got it on my test account, Artemis. I got health. And it made a difference in taking down that level 60 Matado if you watch the video. Especially with the... being the fact that it affects the Omegas and the regular Panthers. It's just a good skill in the whole setup of things. I'm on 13k big grind to still go. Yeah, 80-20, I think, and not in the good way either. And Green Arrow. That's horrible. It's horrible. The Thursday event has got to be physical, maybe a Volstan X skill redesign. Rob Lincoln, what you really think they me harping on the fact on that one video of how disappointed I was with Volstan, saying how it was such a bad idea and it's just such a loser word, and nobody should spend money on something like that. Anyway, because he just didn't have a rework. If he had a rework, I think everybody would have been a lot happier. And that's why I used the Arch Stanton meme of Beer Stan. Everybody else, this is what I thought was really funny. All the other YouTubers used like regular Volstan pictures for everything. And I decided, nah, it's Beer Stan. And I'm using Arch Stanton's meme. It was just a big joke to me. What's up, FL Rebel? Good to see you. Jim says, I say 80%, if not better, Z. You predict stuff pretty well. Well, I don't know. I just try to, especially with events and when they drop. That's just noticing tendencies of leaning certain ways. But trust me, the developers have thrown way too many curveballs in the past. When I say that, because it's been a while doing this, so there's been a lot of curveballs. But on the regular old week to week, because you know what, when you're an adult and playing this game, weeks go by faster than, snapping your fingers. So it's like seasons go by like snapping your fingers. So we grab those 100p stones now. How many more battles I got? Maybe only a few left with the 4-star. Although, I have to be honest, this event's been pretty good on Ping Pong Lands. And I'm in first Legend League server with League of Gods. So, because second Legend League server has been super boring life. The only thing fun for the people over in the second server is trying to complete the event. And I wonder how hard it is to find. Without having to cart in a whole bunch of minis of your own, how hard it is to find people with good event lands. Do you think the Volstan's the best Titan hands down, Silent Bob? Wow, Jim, doing some brown nosing. You're right. Because Green Arrow is always slinging the mud. He's always slinging mud. We know Green Arrow. We know how it operates. Theater's event always precedes the event. I just can see what they can do other than that. I can't see. Yeah, I agree. I mean, unless we're getting something completely new. If it's completely new, well, I'll see something most likely by Tuesday, Wednesday. If it's completely new. Or it could be a rework. Finishing Zerat, 18k. Unless for some reason I have an excess of gems or relics, but I like to keep like 20k gems for the Theaters of War. Because they don't give us Theaters of War without telling us what the Titan is. So Hemikush Patel, how we doing? Perry's Big M, how many gems do you think you need to complete a single event? Typically, gem-wise, if you're just trying to go and not grind anything at all, like, besides from just using maybe like a double, triple, or a quad stack, something like that, if you're lucky to get a 4-star. Most events I don't. And if you watch my videos and stuff like that, I don't get 4-stars most of the time, event relic-wise. But I'm lucky usually maybe once every month or once every other month. I'll grab one. Sometimes two. I have caught those times where I'll pull double 4-stars or something like that. I'll make a big deal about it, of course. Right on the thumbnail. You can check them out. But, yeah. Archer defense and spearman attack is the best. Well, I think if they obviously picked just one specific human troop to stick with, I think Volstein would be a lot better. But the last relic is the most of your going for her fam. Yeah. True. Leaderboard top 50. Yeah, let's check it out. I'm at 7K. Oh, I'm like a flat 7K. That was actually pretty ridiculous. We back in it? Let's see. Because right now, Hammer is really doing our best to be able... There's war. Whoop. 28th. We still got about 24K left. But I still got another 11K to put in, so... Yeah, fusion event. That was an idea. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that request is out of your league. That would take some major work. Yeah, I know. I requested something special to be made to see if it was possible. Oh, nice. You got another 3-star hoplite cord. And the Dory, which for some reason wasn't put on my test account. What event is coming soon? It's going to be physical event. Because they said physical theaters of war, which is pretty much saying it's going to be a physical event, because the event relics that are going to drop during the theaters of war will be associated with the coming event. That I'm 100% certain on. I don't think anything would go differently. Venom Seed was a nice toss-in, by the way. Yes, it was. I do agree. Venom Seed. That's why I was making a pretty hard stand on it, especially during my first live stream for the event start. Seeing that 4-star Venom Seed. For 8K. It's pretty nuts. Need more beer stand? Yeah. All day, every day, beer stand. Beer stand life. Well, let's ask this question: how many people in here stopped at 8K? Because we got 26 watching, about almost 30 minutes in. Definitely appreciate that. Thank you for everybody joining in. But I'm curious: did a lot of people in here stop at 8K? Arch did, yeah. I mean, people just can't deny the Panther Critical on that for 8K is just a steal. It's Stopped at 18. The last relic is useless, Rob Lincoln says. Zarek was saying that's what it's all about. So we definitely got some opposite opinions on that last relic. I'm at 6K. Don't think we'll get it. Oh, Zarek. Mukesh Patel, not me. Nope. Not 8K for you. Stopped at 27.55. Too many good Panther relics out there to worry about the last one. Yeah, at this point, yeah, if you have played enough poison events, because if you have seen JJ's videos, shout out to JJ, if you've seen JJ's videos and seen what the 2018 element types for events have been, poison has been pretty heavy. But there even was a lot more poison even back in 2017. So, but not many Omega Panthers is what Zaret's saying. So we got 3 more, not 2 more. 2 more 1 stars. How many 2s? Was it 2? No, just 1. Alright. Alright, so 182 with the 3 and the 1. Your 2 leftover event relics from Athena. So, I got a question. This has been an idea. I have heard it. I don't know if it was something brought up on a live stream specifically. I forget where this idea originally completely came from. So I don't want to take any kind of credit specifically, but I think the Pantheon relic that comes out for these gods, these summoning gods, is going to allow us to summon maybe 1 or 2 more of the troops. Be nuts if the 4-star in the Pantheon for all the Greek gods, when you get them all to level 40, allows you to summon like 2 more of whatever summon troops that you put out. It'd be nuts if that was the case. I don't want to dream too big though, because that's when you get your hopes dashed. Hey Carlos, unfortunately I'm not able to understand what you are saying. I apologize. That would be scary, Silent Bob says. Well, we have Calvrax right now that's got the capability of summoning a lot more than just 3. So, I'm just saying. It would be a pretty OP relic. I mean, it'd be interesting if the 3-star allowed you to summon 1. And then the 4-star version allowed you to summon 2 more of the Omegas. And it would just make you really say, you know what, I really wish I would have went for all the Greek gods. And then all the people that did go for all the Greek gods will have to wave their fingers at all those people, all the naysayers. And there will be serious relic regret syndrome. The Dawn of Titans medical ward will be filled with so many trauma patients. Would be bad. Runa summoning relic. Yeah, you can summon extra runas. Soldier must be asleep. Who? Who are you attacking? Who? Who are you attacking? Who? Desert Fox Gamer. I'm new to the game. Nice. And you love it so far. Awesome. I'm glad. Thank you for stopping by. Besides from myself, I do want to mention that there are a bunch of Dawn of Titan YouTubers that have wonderful information about the game. Of course, right now I'm grinding an event, but there is plenty more to the game than just grinding events. But events do come pretty often. So what's going on right now is pretty common on the week to week when you are participating in events. Not common, always, being double stacking, triple stacking. A lot of other people have a bit more time than myself. But for me, this is pretty common. Procrastination Nation. Let's see. Yeah, Rob Lincoln's right. Feel free to ask any questions you have. It's a safe space, mostly. See you later, Silent Bob. What made me download DOT? I saw an ad in one of the other games that I played. Pretty certain. It was during the first few days that the game was globally launched, and I decided to download it. It was always, let's see, a game released I think it released on a Monday or a Tuesday, and I started playing on Friday. I was so excited though, because I've always wanted to play a game right when it launched. Obviously, knowing that there was beta players for almost 2 years or more was a little daunting after the fact, but I was still super excited because every other mobile game that I'd ever played, I'd always got in way late. Even 6 months after the game releases globally, it's alright, you're pretty far behind, but it doesn't matter. I still try to enjoy a lot of games in the past. But as soon as I had that opportunity to play, it was awesome. Lord Thanos, Zalon, you definitely getting all Greek gods? Well, I mean, up until we see what the Pantheon relic is, maybe. Because Matt was saying the third or fourth, and Dom was saying fourth. And I believe there's going to be 5, maybe more, but I believe there's going to be 5 in total. I think they've said that on the live stream a couple, randomly over the times they've talked about him in the leading up to the first release of Athena. Ah, sweet, Dr. Do Nothing's back in. He's back in the office. I don't think Artemis will be a castle crusher or a great defender. I passed. Hey, that's totally fine. I always will tell everybody the same thing. You are always the person that makes the decision. I am not the one that presses the button that says that you are going to spend cash or spend saved up relics if you're free to play and gems that you worked so diligently to save on a Titan that the rolls may not work in your favor. Like, that sucks. So, although when people will say, Zalan, are you going for it? And yeah, I'm willing to give it a roll. Give it a shot, see what I get. Plenty of times in the past, it's burned me. But I've gotten some pretty decent ones here and there. This Loki isn't the worst, but isn't the best either. Very mediocre Loki, even though I did get double damage. If I didn't get double damage, this Loki would have been El Garbaggio. I better not speak too much Spanish, because then I'll sound like a liar to the gentleman that was here earlier speaking Spanish. She will be an excellent attacker, Rob Lincoln says. Not a good defender, though. Yeah, there's been a couple ideas rotating around on better ways to make Summoning Titans better on defense. And in a small circle of the wait, what time is it? How far are we? 41 minutes, 22 watching. Sweet. Everybody that's here, hardcore fans, listen up. When the DOT Illuminati meet up, secret handshakes, all that kind of fun stuff. There was a member that mentioned a great idea. You may know him as the owner-operator of the DOT database. He mentioned that having Summoning Titans on defense, allowing them, as soon as the battle starts, there's more than 3 places, but predetermined locations where all 3, if the Titan obviously has the capability of summoning all 3 based on the level of the Titan, to summon these summoned troops immediately. They still will be randomized between each attack because it still shouldn't be just the same 3 places every time, or 2 or 1 pending level. But I thought it was an interesting idea, because then that allows the next spell, like out of the how many spells you have on that defensive land, to start dropping, starting from second number 2. Second 1 is literally of the battle is all the summonings happening, and then after that, it's starting the countdown for all the other spells to drop. I like that idea from Yuki, and I think I hope that the developers may think about doing that to be able to make Summoning Titans better on defense. Archers ain't defending anymore. Better start rethinking the defense choices. Yeah, meta is definitely changing due to the most recent update of all the different, mostly all just the numbers changes for dealing with critical, dealing with a lot critical in general, but a lot of the troop damages, which are definitely affecting everything. Did you do more Archer nerfing videos? Just posted a good one. There you go. FL Rebel has a very nice channel as well. I have been checking it out recently. If anyone here does want a little bit more DOT content, especially after I get off the live stream, go check his channel out. And he does live streams as well, which means he talks. See, battle videos are great, and if you do battle videos and you even put some, like, you put type up, which of course you do have to read, but, you know, it's still better than just a battle video with no dictation or at least some words popping up. Oh, nice, 2-star. Yeah, he went to town in his last video. I listened to that hour-long state of the game on my ride back today when I wasn't in super, super slow traffic. How do you doing, Shadowstalker? Sorry, I might have missed you there along the way. I didn't want to miss anybody, though. 2 more battles with this duo, 182 souls per battle. Either through events at 4K-ish souls or through season rewards or from pulls from login reward. You also get Titan tokens as you progress through the campaign. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, you're answering Desert Fox's stuff, sorry. Yeah. Thank you for taking care of that, Rob Lincoln. Yes, work is important, Greashaw Shore says. Yeah. Well, I think the first campaign battle that you do, you get a Titan token, I thought, as a reward, and that's how that all started. What was the 3-star Titan reward? What was the 3-star Titan reward this time? Logo. I mean, Logo is a really good choice to start out for a 3-star. Holy crap, it took me 3 sittings to get through State of the Game. Good content. Well, yeah, that's what happens. I mean, I know that a lot of people, when they watch my streams, too, it's not in one sitting, especially if it's over an hour. Or even over 15, 20 minutes. There's multiple times people come back to watch more. I just know that. And it's totally fine. Some people watch on their lunch breaks. Some people watch when their wife and kid go to the store. Oh no, they're back! Oh yeah, I was doing work. Yeah. The best is when you're using like the 50 or the 100 portal stones, and you're starting and get a whole bunch of portal stones when you're doing it. Because I've had a 50 or 100 sometimes, and I've got like no portal stone relics out of it at all. I was like, man, I'm probably gonna, because I gotta switch these out. It's probably gonna boot me out. It says, bro, this land is not available. Oh, he took the gloves. Oh, yeah, he did. I listened to Game Rescue's vids on the way to work. This won't be good for there and back. Fox, the next event will be physical, so there should be a Manfred. Yep, at low soul level. Yes, there should be. Because Manfred's a good 3-star champion. No, it didn't. I thought I was gonna get booted out. Yeah, but Desert Fox Gamer, it's real nice to see, of course, more new players joining in all the time. Because you know what happens? You know what's real funny? Like a month and a half ago, I started playing a game, and the game's been out for like 3.5 years or something like that. And I watched a YouTube video of a guy that's been YouTubing the game for like well over 2 years. And the way that they talk on their videos, I was like, holy crap, this is very reminiscent of what it's like in Dawn of Titans. Because their entire audience is like, there isn't any new players joining, and there's no new blood, and the devs are greedy. And I'm like, oh my gosh, these people are exactly the same. I was like, I can't believe it. And I posted it on a Discord for the game, and I was like, I know this is very surprising, but I'm a new player. And it was just weird. Of course, completely free to play. But I just thought it was really funny to be that new player. And this wasn't that long ago. Like I said, like month and a half ago that I jumped onto that Discord server the first time. I was like, yeah, I'm an actual new player. It is possible. And that game is even, well, I don't want to say globally launched. It's older than Dawn of Titans, but Dawn of Titans has been around for a while. 2-year anniversary is coming up here in December. It's actually not that far away. You know what? We really have not even thought about that yet. Everybody's obviously so focused on Halloween and the current Greek Titans. But what do you think? We should be nice to get. Oh, look, it's Little Drum. We should be getting some nice, sweet rewards for 2 years, especially if you've been playing the game for over 2 years. I wish they had a counter. They could find out exactly and know how long you've been playing. If they do, obviously, there should be some sort of reward for players that have played for 2 years in comparison to players that have played for 1, in comparison to players that have just played for less than a year. That would be pretty interesting. Henceforth, you'd say, hey, maybe it'll bring back some of the players that may have got drifted away to other games. Just an idea. Who is Chris and what does he do there? Stanton, I have mentioned many of my videos multiple times about Chris. There's 2 Chris's there. One is the Chris that we see on the live streams. He is... his official title allures me right now. I don't have it written down. But Chris works on... I think it's... It might be UI. He might be working with Ian. But I may be wrong, specifically in which department. But when it comes down to Chris, because I mean, Chris has been in the Skype call with me and Bo and Gaming Jaeger, and of course you've seen him on the live streams multiple times. At this point, though, he still is, I think, one of the most knowledgeable out of the devs that we've seen on the live streams. I still think the Quiff knows more about what's going on. Between the Quiff and Dom and Matt, of course Dom knows what's going on in the art department. That's great. He knows stuff that's going on when it comes down to what stuff is going to look like 2 months from now. But that's looks. And that's great, though. There's nothing wrong with that. We need that. It's like saying, yeah, we do need, you know, all sorts of different people to work in a community. But is that somebody that knows what's really going on in the entire game all the time? Because all the other departments are working on other things as well. So, maybe not. We've seen that on the streams. But then you got the Quiff, and see, since he's part of the events team, he has to know about the events. And the events is really where this whole structure of where the week is. So he knows about all the different projects that are feeding into his department of taking care of the events. So I don't, and then of course you got Matt, who is, working on like the campaigns and story mode and stuff like that, or the Adventurers Guild. It's something of that sort that he's been teasing that's going to be coming out. So give the game a little bit more girth. Oh, and also too, when I was talking about that other game, there's actually, when I was mentioning about how similar it was to Dawn of Titans, there's a pulling system in that game where you can throw money in the game for, pulling actually items, not characters. But it's funny because now that the game's been out for 3.5 years, I'm playing it now free to play, and there's just so much content that it's just insane. And all the people that paid, obviously, paved the way for me to be able to jump into the game 3 years later and be like, holy crap, this is a great game. But see, everybody else, if I go back on the YouTube channels, it's like 6 months ago they were complaining about this, but that's fixed now. I don't know about any of that because I didn't go through it. So think about that. These new players that are coming in here, they didn't go through all the headaches that maybe some of you remember going through. So yeah, trust me, on all the other games that I play, excluding Trailer Park Boys, Greasy Money, I'll throw a $10 bill every once in a while whenever they come up with something really good, something really new. I'll throw them I'll throw them a tenner. But yeah, Art Stanton, I got off into a crazy tangent. But yes, Chris is the guy that definitely knows a lot more about the overall week-to-week play that everybody goes through. Because I believe he is one of the players there at the office that plays the most. Either on his own time or in the office on a regular basis. It's in your profile. Go down. Had a video showing where you found this info. I don't know why my autocorrect is changing it to that. This beer didn't froth up. Nice. Oh, Rob Foot. How we doing? It's Leafs, by the way. So I pushed this as my first complete event and couldn't be happier. Summoning Panthers are amazing. Complete game changer, in my honest opinion. There you go. Somebody who's having a good experience. I don't want to make it sound like that's impossible, because obviously I'm going for it too. And I enjoy the Summoning Titans. Some players may not. Halloween's coming up soon. I like Snickers and Reese's. You might like Three Musketeers and Milky Ways. That's great. Are we all going to enjoy Halloween? Yes. What's up, Chris Johnson? What's your favorite Halloween candy? He's like, I just showed up to the stream, and now I have to present information? Yes. What's up? Soul count? I'm a bit under 200 away from 7K. NT Guardians is ranked 903. Chris Johnson says Twix. Nice. Thanks, Sean. Subsalon listening while grinding. Just grabbed Artemis. I rolled Resist Ice and X Health. Nice on the health. Resist Ice. Not gonna lie, Jamie or Yami. I got fire on my test account one, and I just think ice and fire aren't my preferred. I still would say poison, lightning, or physical would be more appealing, but you got the health, and that definitely matters majorly. I'm also hoping to, as I grind along. What's up, soldier? Hey, should be my last one on this one, I think. Or no, I got 3 more. I'll get that soul count here in just a second. Where are those neighborhoods that pass out MDMA? The news always talks about. Wish they would put peanut butter M&Ms in Halloween size. They rule. Yeah, they do. That's good. Chris plays the game. Yeah. No, he does. I mean, even like when I was in that Skype call with Bo and Jaeger and Chris and we also had a third person on there too with us remotely that was phoning in. But yeah, just the way Chris talks, it's just very obvious. He understands exactly what you're talking about. Oh gosh, these kite shields just don't know what they're doing. The first one was coming in kind of slow. I thought it was going to be a big one, but then it did its thing. And then the second one was like, no, taking over the screen. I like the ice. It's a hole from my Panther game. I have all other elements covered for Panthers. Oh, I can drop some Omega Panthers on Edelus and Vix, you know. Well, there you go. I did not know that would be the case. See, for me at this point, I'm just praying that I can have a Titan that would fall slightly into taking care of any of the particular meta Titans right now, or at least the meta troops. Because I don't expect every Titan. I don't expect to get a Titan that's gonna have resist to everything. You know what I mean? Like resist to range and resist to melee. Like that's not gonna happen. But also at the same time, or at least it's not gonna happen anytime soon, and or on purpose, I should say. But yeah. I consider when you're building certain resistances, sticking with 2 or 3 is usually the best choice, at least from what I've seen. Have certain, certain Titans for certain situations. All right. So, Zalon, what do you think about the idea of Imp Grand Summoners possibly conjuring one massive Imperial or Grenadier? I think that's just a completely... I don't like it. Sean, I don't want single anything when it comes down to when the troops are already in large formation, because I would like my Omega Militia... what is it going to be? One little bopping dude? Well, I'm not doing that. Omega Militia. You know? It's got to be a whole slew of Omega Hoplites, and it'll be pretty neat. Don't let me down, Dawn of Titans developers. Don't. Reese's Fast Breaks. They actually passed those out in my high school. I thought that was nuts when they were first released. And I saw it a few other times with other different candy bars as well. It was the craziest marketing ploy I had ever seen. Where they, at just a random lunch during the year, they would just be passing out Reese's Fast Breaks to every single student. And I was like, what's going on? Why are we being given candy at lunch? And for anybody around the world that is listening to this might sound very strange and very weird, but yes, in the cafeteria they gave every student a fast break at lunchtime. I just fed into the stereotype that Americans are just a bunch of fatties. But yeah. It happened. And fast breaks are really good, actually, and I still will pick one up every once in a while. For real though, okay. Lightning relics never drop in battle. Yeah. Or the maidens don't drop in battle yet either, which is also depressing. All right, so we used all the 3s out, and then I don't know. I probably still have some 1s left. I'm sure. At least 1. All right, so we got 1. Wait, no, it's not 1. Let's do the soul count. 10,500. I got 5 hours and 48 minutes left. So, we're 52nd though. We're making our push for top 50. Let's see how it's going down here at the bottom. Oh wow. Not bad. It's about 15K. Definitely closing the gap. What if at the end of battle, when you get the 3 reward, you had an option to re-roll 1 for time for the 3? Yeah, the re-roll option. Like, I've seen what's it called? Slot machines have the re-roll option. So, I mean, it's a thing. But it's only when you get the bonus. I went to Atlantic City 2 weekends ago. I didn't play any slot machines, but I definitely saw as I was walking over to the blackjack tables. Alright, so we got the 2-star. You know what? I'm going to do some more pulls. $10,000. I gotta have some more rewards along the way here. There's a logo. Camel card counter. Venom Seed. Baller. Oh no, I don't get the gems until 14.5. Alright. Omega Runas, yeah, Shadow Stalker. Only America. Omega Runas, yeah, nothing is better than Fifth Avenue Bar, Joseph. Yes, nice. To be honest, we Americans are born and raised consumers. That's very true. A long, grim grind, man. Good luck. To be honest, I was 11 hours yesterday and 3 hours today, so NB, it takes a bit, yeah. Oh, King Josh, wait, look up. Wait, did I miss something? Yeah. I think I answered that one. We reached 100, so I stopped playing, hoping for the gems. Nice. My last 7 pulls were 1 stars, went from 60k gems to 7k, and got garbage. Soldier boy, tell him. I always say that because of Fetch. It's all his fault. But here, I'm going to pull one more relic because I want to see if I can double stack. All I need is I'm not cheering for a 1, but if I get a 1 star, it won't be Let's just get the 1 stars out of the way. Make room for the more 4 stars. See if I can get a second one. Another 2 star. I don't need that. Can't stack 2 stars. This always happens with the 2 stars, though. I use up all my 1s, even though I have more 1 stars than 2 stars right now. And I get a crap ton of 2 stars. Oh my gosh, it's brutal. Let's do... There we go. There's the 3. Let's get it back to back. Do it up, do it up, do it up, do it up. Alright. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill. Chill. Oh, and these 3 stars, there's a whole bunch of leftover ones from the Athena event, so don't think I got all these 3 stars in this event. That would have been ridiculous. So where am I at again? 10-5? Nice. I got 28 watching, just a little over an hour here. We're definitely taking it to an hour and a half. We'll see if we go to 2 hours. It really depends on how fast I can grind these out. But we're doing 200 souls per battle because Procrastination Nation took over this weekend. But I had a really good time. Spent some good time with my family and my daughter, and actually was able to be at the fair with my brother, which hasn't happened in 10 years. So, greatest 3 days in a while. Random question. Which DOT player is the most level 60 Titans? Lord Thanos, the answer is Soldier. Soldier has the most level 60 Titans. Soldier has more of everything on his main account. I've never... No, just joking. There's probably some players up in Events R Us or League of Gods that probably have the most level 60 Titans. That's what I would say. Now, certain people in the DOT community would say that the hackers have all the level 60 Titans. Well, I think it would be obvious if they had that many level 60 Titans. You know, some bells would be going off. You have 260 level 60 Titans? Yeah, right. That's not possible. Thomas Beck, what up? Finally got some 4-star Titans. What's up, Thomas Beck? Thank you for joining in. So, did you participate in this event? Is that what you're saying? Or did you get some 4-star Titans from something else? Soldier says, I hope the new forging is one. Yeah, new forging is dropping this week. I don't know if that will be the case tomorrow. Maybe that will be the one-day thing that happens tomorrow before the TOW drops on Tuesday. Again, that's all my predictions, not something that is official. Do you think they give Zeus with own special event relic like they did with Odin? See, Green Arrow, there's a decent amount of people talking about, of course, like they did for Odin. But see, I feel like Lightning Ranger was something that everybody wanted so badly that I feel like there's a small group of people that already have an Odin that are just not going to go for Zeus because they have such a good level 60, maxed out relic Odin already. I feel like there's going to be a small group of people that were just going to not do Zeus because of that. and they would like to save money for maybe an event for something that they do want to go for. But I do believe that there's a lot of people saving up for the Lightning Zeus, and I also believe they're trying to put a trend in with the whole whoever is the main king of that god group is making them typically the most sought after of all the Titans, of course, and putting them at the very end. So my belief that Zeus will be the very last of the Greek gods, just like Odin was, is pretty much where I feel it. Is new Forge starting tomorrow? I hope so. I forge in 4 attempt sets. Out of the last 30 sets, only 5 sets were all 4 failed. All the rest have been successful. Very nice. Mausalon just called Soldier a hacker. No, I didn't. Soldier's not a hacker. Soldier's main account is filled with level 60 Titans. But he doesn't have 260 of them. I like to average 3 to 5k souls in these events for the new relics, but I'm saving my tokens as much as I can. I have 16 4-star Titans, and only 2 of them are level 40 plus. Yeah, and see, the thing is, it's because as soon as you choose a Titan to go with, by the time they get all the way up to 60, they might have fallen out of meta, and you feel like, oh man, maybe I shouldn't invest in that Titan anymore. And the hard truth about all that is sometimes it's better to just hold off, even if it's meta right when you're actually playing that event, and that's the most popular thing to have in the game. I don't know. It falls back out, but then falls back in to meta a lot of times, so just be cautious. Because my Calcor, my first 4-star Titan that I ever got, actually is good now. Because troop buffing Titans weren't a thing, weren't all that popular back when I first got them, which was a year and 10 months ago. Well, 9 months ago. If the experience relic event took place on fusion events, I might not be too upset. I got 30. You only have 9 level 60 Titans, Archstanton. You shouldn't be putting a sad face there, my friend. I feel like you're comparing yourself to everyone else that you feel are... See, I compare myself to, like, you, Archstanton, and Soldier, and a lot of other people that I typically have surrounded myself with in the DOT community. And I go, oh my gosh, everybody has way better stuff than me. Now, is that just a perception because of the players that you surround yourself with? Or does everyone just completely always just latch on to the top players and just say, well, if I don't have that, then I must not be anything? You know what I mean? Yeah. Arca's not bad, Thomas Beck. Especially, and the reason why is because he's poison. Let me see real quick. Pretty certain I had one. Yeah, my Athena's. I got a level 5 Arca. Armor piercing is what I got. Poison damage. Critical. Armor. Resist physical. If you get a better roll than me, I hope you do. Get health. Get health or well, physical resist isn't the worst, it's the last, but health is really good. Because champions can be really tanky. 33 watching, hour and 20 minutes in. Thank you for everybody joining in. I really, truly, 100% appreciate it. Most definitely. So does Loki, as you saw him just bow for you all. He thought it was cool. 11 4-stars and only spent $10 on this game for builder deals. One is 60 level, one is 52, and one is 42. One 3-star level 50. Rob Foot, very nice. And see, that's the thing. With a little more frugal attitude, now I do want to say that getting the builders is huge. It really is. Having 5 builders being able to work at any given time is a big thing. So New Relic is just going to be a one-time thing? Thomas Beck, I'm not really too sure what you're asking, I'm sure. His first skill is Panther Axe with 135 damage at level 1. Yeah. You guys are trying to help him out. I have 1 level 60 and 5 that are over 50. Nice, Joseph. Honestly, when they're over 50 is when they're a lot of fun to play with, so that's kind of like the, that's the honeymoon time. That's what they talk about. It's like the first, year or so of being with a girlfriend. Or wife. It's going to be the best that it's going to be. As soon as you hit 60, you feel like you're not getting any XP anymore. What do you folks think of the new Avalos, especially his pikemen? You just pulled a 4-star green arrow. Nice. FL Rebel says new Avalos is good, but mediocre defense. My triple AP Loki, I was wrong on him being bad. Oh, really, Joseph? I don't like the fact that he's got double AP, but I mean, he can. Well, if there are situations that truly require a ridiculous amount of AP, and you got a bunch of shields, then yeah. I should say the correct spells. But I hope everybody had a good event. I hope you just took advantage. Let's just say that. When I say take advantage, that means I hope you participated. So if you got, a few thousand souls, and when I mean that, 1,000, 2,000, whatever, or if you went to 8K, if you went all the way to 18, or just completed it, flat out, just did it all. Well, then congratulations. Because you're as much of a fan of this game than I am. And I love this game. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy the community more than anything. I would not be on here streaming live if I did not truly enjoy talking to all of you. Now, of course, there will always be times when I can always be here and do a whole bunch of live streams over the weekend or something like that, or make up a whole bunch of videos, which you know, it's just the way life is. But I need to find. Oh wait, what was it? As soon as I click the zoom out. Jupiter, King of Fire, how we doing? Sorry, I might have missed your comment there when you said that. Double damage, double AP, and demolishes everything. Well, then good. Well, then I feel good, FL Rebel. That means I'll be. Well, see, the damage is coming late game for me. I have to get through this double AP first and second, or second and third skill. Oh, man, I'm getting so tired. Just gotta. Have you decided on which Titans you want to max next? Yeah, I do. Well, there's definitely Titans right now that I have in the 50s. A bunch of 4-stars that I have in the late 40s, early 50s that I'm definitely attempting to max. Do you think I should level in the next fusion Talon or Calvrex? Both are level 34, and I have the relics for Calvrex and the relics to get Titan archers at 100 crit. I'd say Calvrex. That's just because I like him so much. What's up? Ramesh Kumar. I gotta get some more battles going here. There's a lot of chat flowing by. Let's see. Boom. I did see that comment though, Scorpion's thing, getting all emotional on you guys. I guess. Or I'm just really tired. But no. You wouldn't be here if you didn't enjoy the live stream. I mean, unless you're a crazy person. Go find the closest mirror. Look in it. Is there a crazy person that you see? Alright, Thomas Beck. He's peacing out. You have a good night. Gamers, he wants an XP storage option so you can grind with a level 60 Titan and dole out the XP to other Titans. But no other game that I know of has that option. Yeah. I'd have to agree on that with what the games that I've played. Green Arrow says Pokemon. The V Seed. Art Stanton, Flying V. Who in the stream can identify what the Flying V is from? It's from a movie. Yeah, I wish I had something to give away right now to the first person that tells me what the Flying V is from. Geese? The Mighty Ducks. There we go. Geese is correct, but not the correct answer I was looking for, Rob Foot. I was looking for the Mighty Ducks. Mighty Ducks, Mighty Ducks, Mighty Ducks. There we go. Oh, I got even Obranzad to pipe in. There we go. You tried. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. The Flying V. Flying V, guys! Yeah, let's do it! It's been a while, but that scene is like ingrained in the heads of people that enjoyed watching the movies that came out in the late 80s and 90s.
Oberonzado, brother, you still grinding? Yeah, I am. This is all last minute, mostly double stacking. I got a 4-star, some 3 stars. I went from like I don't know, I forget where was I at, like 4 or 5,000 to like I think I'm probably pushing 11 now. I know X skills are kind of the new big thing, but I really love how paladins play. Yeah, I really like my Korthan. I think he's definitely going to be the first paladin that I'm taking to 60. I like his all of his skills, and he also looks super badass. So 3 more battles at the 200. World of Tanks, Green Arrow. A World of Tanks Blitz you can. Oh, okay. Ducks fly together. Why no send archers in to get a shot off Zalon? Because I'm not paying attention. Um, hashtag procrastination nation. Berserkers are awesome too. To be honest, I have had a dilemma in my mind since getting Dalfira. Her versus Jatoon. Who should I level after Freya? See, my Jatoon skills weren't the greatest. My Wukong skills are the greatest. Wukong is getting all my attention on the for being an Earth champion. Definitely leveling up Wukong. $30 watching, an hour and 32 minutes. Let's see, what do we got here? 11,700. Nice. Let's check the top 50. Nice. Hammer's coming through seriously. Divine Pull? FL Rebel? If the NTG Hammer gets in the top 50, maybe I'll. No, I don't want to promise that. We're getting there though. I'll be getting some more Divine Gems. We should definitely be over 2,000 by the end of this event. Both got decent skills. Nice. Alright, 2 more battles. 2 more battles and I'm going to wrap it up. I am going to continue to keep playing. I'm not going to pass out. Oh, man. It always gets me worried. But yeah, I am going to wrap it up. It wasn't going to last all the way up until I got her. But I will post my skills and my end of game result most likely tomorrow. But hopefully we get some crazy one-day event. Nobody said that in a while. Yeah, it's true, FL Rebel. Nobody has said. Yo, Zalon, you should pull Divine Gems. It's true. Yeah, Super Junior TOW physical next week. Sure could use a fusion event. Nice. Yeah. Rob Foot's calling Fusion Monday. He's got the inside scoop. Fusion event calendar. Agreed. Alright, so this is going to be my last battle. I'm going to wrap this one up. Thank you again, like I was said earlier, for joining in and participating in the chat. I always enjoy creating a place where the DOT community can come together and be able to share ideas and also have some fun and join in on the discussion. Because we definitely talk about all the stuff that's currently going on in the game and or different event strategies, I guess you can say, because some things do change up here and there. But for the most part, if you can grind, you can do it. No problem. Alright. Oh, man. I have got to go. Electro is coming to DOT. Alright. Don't pass out. Yeah, right? I am getting real tired. Alright, 12,152. I am not going to pass out, though. Because I'm just going to get up, run around the block, come back. On to SOW while I wait for P-Stones. Ah, Sean M. Hope you're enjoying SOW. Alright. Thank you again for joining in. Do not go to sleep. No, I know. I'm not going to go to sleep. Need Red Bull. Dr. Seuss need Red Bull to sponsor me. I know. Alright. Triple my run, miss out. I'm not going to miss out. Alright. But streaming makes me a lot sleepier than it does when I'm not streaming. I don't know how that works like that, but it's true. I get tired more while I am streaming, and then as soon as I get off the stream, I'm like, wow, I feel so awake now. But it takes a bit out of you. But I do have more grinding to do. Thank you for joining in, and I will talk to you all again really soon, like usual. Have a good night.